Hi all, hope you're having a good season, good holidays. Um, I wanted to talk to you about the David Icke thing. He's a chap that's been on We Are Change. He's been on Sean Atwood, who comments a lot on Prince Andrew. And I saw him somewhere else, and he seems to be everywhere. He seems to be what I would call a a control guy. Um, what I believe is happening is CIA under Mockingbird, they controlled media, which we've all found out. It's all come out that that's true. That's why CNN got caught out. ABC, they got caught out with that company um, that did hidden videos that went in. I forget the name of them right now. I've got them on my YouTube channel, subscribing to them. And they go in and they find out what is actually going on and whether they're covering news or they're just covering made up stuff, and CNN and ABC are right there making up stuff all the time. Now, my problem I have, I'm not really big on Alex Jones. I think he does some good things. Um, David Icke is my biggest concern. Both David Icke and Alex Jones believe in space, um, and Joe Rogan kind of pushes the space thing with the NASA shirt on, even though his mate Eddie Bravo was a flat earther. It seems to be a dig at Eddie, and I'm sure Joe Rogan doesn't believe um, in the round earth globe, and that he's had constant contact with Eddie, and he knows full well. I mean, it doesn't take much to look at a SpaceX vehicle to realize the truth. Now, back to David Icke, my problem with him is he often talks about aliens and talks about them in a different dimension and coming in, and really he's talking about demons, and they do the same thing. And to me, all that David Icke has done is he talks a lot of crap, and he talks ongoing and makes it all very interesting. It's what you'd call a snake oil salesman. You he's good at selling the idea. I think um, I don't want to pick on the CIA, but I think the CIA and under the Mockingbird thing have people in social media who they can control. So when you go on another channel as a guest, you put your ideas out there, you push the space thing, that it is true that there are aliens and they're roaming around, and the Queen and the royals are lizards. Um, it's ridiculous. I mean, the Queen is a Christian. She probably doesn't have a good handle on her children. With Prince Andrew got caught out recently, and Charles and Diana, and the Queen is a good person deep down, and she's not a lizard, and her kids aren't lizards, but they're definitely making mistakes. And David Icke, all the royals are lizards, and he talks about space, talks about demons, not demons, aliens, and rather than saying aliens slash demons, he just says aliens. And if you believe how I believe, that there is a dome, that after the flood something happened and the earth was closed up. So therefore, everything that David Icke is saying is complete nonsense. He talks about other things, brainwashing, and maybe these things go on, and aliens, and that we haven't had contact with them. Possibly we do, but if they are, they'll be underground in Antarctica, possibly. I do believe that we've kind of had this Earth for quite a while, and something happened when, in the time of Jesus, when demons were thrown into pigs and jumped off a cliff, and I'm wondering what happened there. Maybe they got swallowed up and thrown into. That could have been the time that the the half creatures, half angels, half humans were all thrown because they are spirits that cannot die. We also have spirits that cannot die, and our spirits carry on, but they are not really big on the afterlife. But yeah, just want to warn everyone about David Icke. I'm not 100% sure on Alex Jones. I think there's some good parts of him. I think he has a lot to say. With David Icke, I don't think he has anything good to say. And there's another guy, I forget his name, and there's gala.com that comes up on Facebook, and which is a load of nonsense. So anything that says millions and millions of years old, you need to switch off. Anything that talks about aliens and outer space, you need to switch off. You need to get to reality and what is real, because we've been listening to too much nonsense for too long, and it's time to get back to reality. And there may have been a fairyland. The fairyland would have happened before the flood, and that was a long, long time ago. Anyway, thanks guys for listening.